may be wondering, what's an Englishman doing presenting Hockey Zone? Let's find out if Sharyn Simpson can tell us any more. So Sharyn, what are you doing with English people in town?
Well, David, as part of the Sportlived UK program, Brisbane men's hockey and Brisbane women's hockey have been working together collaboratively to look after 7 athletes from their academy program. There's only 3 left at the moment that have been here for 12 weeks, yourself, Phoebe and Chris. We've been teaching you some Australian style of hockey, some different types of skills, some things that we particularly put our athletes through in particular. Why don't you catch up with them and see what they've learned?
All right, we're here with Chris Hardy. Chris, tell me how your time's been out here.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed my time here. Learned a lot of new things in the academy. We've been working well with Sharyn and Mick. Picked up a few new styles of play, more tactics, a few more individual skills, which has really helped when we've been playing on the Saturdays for our club.
How did you find out about Sportlived and the general programme, and how did you get involved?
First of all, I looked on the internet for the Sportlived programme. I thought I'd ring up about see whether to do the academy or just come here for the season. Picked the academy, and I think I've made the right choice with that.
How have you found the different styles of hockey, Australia compared to England?
I think the style's a lot more faster. There's a lot more running involved, especially with this heat. You need a lot more fitness to cope.
And talking of comparisons of Australia and England, have you found nightlife out here compared to England?
The nightlife's really good. Living in a city, so many clubs to go to. Just not that many memories of the nights out, to be fair.
Not many memories. So do you remember any of the girls that you've met on nights out?
Not really, no. Haven't really met any.
Whereabouts are you from in, well, Great Britain, not quite England?
I live in Wales, in the north. Live in a town called Llandudno, which is by the sea. I'll have to admit Brisbane is a lot nicer than back home.
So do you play good standard hockey up there, or are you sort of in the middle of nowhere?
Pretty much in the middle of nowhere, according to hockey standards. So.
Okay, so we've come to the end of our 12 weeks here, Chris. What are you going to take home, and how do you think you've improved since being here?
I think I'll take home a lot more fitness ideas, more running off the ball, creating space and stuff. Then hopefully look at taking what I've learned here back into university hockey, which I'm looking forward to playing in September.
Phoebe, how did you manage to get involved in the Sportlived programme?
Well, it started at our hockey nationals in England last year, where the Sportlived were there marketing, and they told us about it, and then I had a look on the internet, and I decided that doing Sportlived would be a good thing to do, and I was looking to come out to Australia anyway, so it seemed like a fun thing.
So you think now you have been out here, it's definitely been a worthwhile experience?
Yeah, I definitely recommend it, and I'd recommend doing the academy programme as well. I came out here just to play the season and swapped over in the first week, and have really enjoyed it since.
So what options do you have for this academy? Does it have to be in Brisbane, or can you play elsewhere?
So I think Sportlived's set up all around the world really. You can play in Brisbane or Melbourne and New Zealand and Argentina as well. And you basically come out and play. What we're doing is we're training 2 mornings a week with Sharyn Simpson and Mick Evans, and then we also have a strength and conditioning session once a week, as well as playing for a club.
So for anyone that wants to get involved, how did you handle the financial side of things?
So it's a self-funded trip out here. Most people come in their gap years, so between school and university, and it's quite expensive, but you can manage it yourself through coming for a different time length or staying in different accommodation. You can stay in an apartment in the middle of the city, or you can stay in backpackers, and so it makes it cheaper or more expensive depending on what you're looking for.
So outside hockey, have you managed to see much of Australia? What have you been up to?
Yeah, we've had a really good time outside hockey. We've been to the zoo, which was a real highlight, saw some crocodiles and hugged some koalas. We've also been surfing at Surfers Paradise, and we've been to Moreton Island for the day. And also I went up to Mooloolaba with some of the Australians I play hockey with and had a good time up there.
So back to you, Sharyn. We've been here for 12 weeks. What did we need to work on most when we got here, and what do you hope that we've taken away from our time?
Well, I was guided a lot by what you people all told me. However, our focus over the last 12 weeks has been hitting. All of you are excellent slap hitters, and I think now after 12 weeks you've all improved your hitting as well. Also, Australian hockey is a lot more direct, a lot more attacking style than what British hockey is. So we've worked a lot on our elimination skills and having a quick shot on goal, getting the ball into space, and a lot of our running off the ball and leading in particular.
Fantastic. And what's in this for Brisbane hockey?
Well, it's quite a new program for us. My exposure was last year when we had 2 athletes that come out. There's hope in the future that there will be a lot more athletes, so an alliance will be formed between Sport UK and Brisbane Men's Hockey and Brisbane Women's Hockey. Who knows, we might be able to send a few athletes over to the UK in the future.
Well, we've certainly had a great time out here in our 12 weeks. We'd all like to thank Mick and Sharyn for their time and effort on these morning sessions out here. We'd like to thank the Brisbane Hockey Association for hosting us, and of course we'd like to thank the State Hockey Centre staff. We'd certainly like to come back. We'd also certainly recommend this programme to anybody. If you want to learn more about hockey, make sure you watch Hockey Zone.